You're confused at this moment. Okay, hold on. Let me show you what God looks like. Alright? Countenance, emotions, thoughts on things. In real time, so you can't be confused. Okay. First of all, I can read your heart. I'm scared. I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay, alright. Let's condense it into a moment. Before I was about to have this celebration, and there's always, of course, Mary might show up, Mary might text. Is this all about a woman? Yes and no. But I was walking across the avenue. I had to wait. Out of courtesy. Otherwise, I just walk in front of the cars. It's like, I don't have time for this. Stop. Because I said so, that's why. And this girl is getting off the bus, and I see her, and I'm standing right across the street. I see her. And she's got a little trash bag full of clothes. She's limping a little bit. She's walking. And I'm thinking to myself, well, shit, man. I just went to the store. I never had money. I had money. Mentality was, what do you want? A decent cigarette and a fucking drink. That's what I want. Okay, I got you. It's nothing. I got bills, I got things I gotta pay for and all that. And it's me and you till the end. You already know. I tell you the truth. I'll put myself out there. I'll degrade myself. I will. Me and my Heavenly Father, I was making this video before I was saying the Lord Michael Brian Thomas and all this and that. The split second, I was like, I'll take all of this. I'll take all of this. I'm not going to besmirch your name. I'm not going to let it fall on me. I'll do this for you. And my Heavenly Father was like, For one thought, I just sat there like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. Like, my Heavenly Father is just, I don't know if I'm supposed to say Michael Brian Thomas or Jesus. Like, I'm confused at a moment. I'm talking about how I'm describing myself, and I'm in this moment right here. And it was just like, I don't. And after I made the video, me and my Heavenly Father were talking. Because what I do, I'm including him without including him. So it's um, evident. Like, you're going to make a choice. It's not going to be based off your words. It's not going to be based off your biblical knowledge. You're going to make a choice. Because including my Heavenly Father between us, we don't have that type of ever reason Now, I understand that people not in the spirit aren't going to understand what I'm saying. I had to make that choice to speak a certain way and exclude. But for those that hear, then you're my people. Somebody left me a comment. It was, what about your people that, the exact comment, which didn't even make sense to me. What about people that aren't your people that want to be your people? You're saying want like they actually want to be my people. That's simple. No, now you're dealing with me. You want to be my people? If you're talking about bloodlines, shit like that, man, Irish people are my people. There's so much that came from the Adamic bloodline that it's incredible that I'm even in a situation fighting this. It's finally going into the direction of truth that it has to be in order for justice to prevail in situations. People have come to me, Lord, you know the cops are going to get me for this. Please, I won't do it again. And I've been like, you know what? In my sight, dude, once I cut off Goliath's head. So I'm not really too judgmental on what's right is right. There is truth. There is justice. There is. And I'm just so fed up with the church not getting the message. I don't want you back. I don't have to be wrapped up in an unhappy situation for both of us. You don't actually like me. You don't actually get me. You don't actually click with the real me. So it's like those that did were gangsters or in the hood or something like that, and the shit made sense to me. It was like, yeah, bet, okay. So we all know God exists, right? So I was like, no, but see, I have children, though. I had to mature. I had to get to that point where it was gonna take all kinds of education, all kinds of understanding, all kinds of, no, this actually isn't God. But these Christians say it is, but it isn't. The shit's black and white to me. They say that about the Messiah. There will be no ambiguity. There will be no, like, area that he sees as, he's gonna see shit black and white. And I do. So if you come to me, my first thought process really is, you need something? Okay. I can hurt somebody really, really bad and make sure they give it to you. Really, I can really cause some serious devastation to that entire family and that life. I can do shit that you can't even fathom or imagine how bad I can hurt somebody if you really, really know. No, no. Okay. First thought process. Then I calm myself down and why would you not want somebody on your side that actually behind the scenes does everything sometimes you wish that you could do and get away with to your enemies and things like that? I can and do. So it's The extent I'll take it to is just, and I'll have a beer, smoke a cigarette, and start laughing about it. Oh, yeah. That very night, that fool didn't know his very soul was going to be demanded of him. Don't be like that, dude. You see what I just did? All right, let's have a drink. Let's party about it. Let's celebrate our victory. It wasn't pretty. 185,000 people died that day. Jericho falling, and I told everybody, wipe them out. I gave you this land. Now defend it. Appreciate it. You didn't appreciate me in Egypt. You didn't appreciate what I did to Moses, the firstborn, everything like that. You didn't appreciate that. What God do you want? And then I realized the whole entire point is you want to be God. Okay. Have a family. No? Didn't fulfill you? Solomon. All is vanity. God is up there just pulling strings and nothing matters. David? Yeah. This is your son? Uh-huh. Okay. He prayed for wisdom. Now he has it. Nothing is worth anything. All is vanity. The point to life is to fear and worship God. And nothing is better than working and drinking. That's real talk. Boy's finally talking. He's learning. Yeah. You see that temple? My father David left everything for me to build this temple. People come to me. I have all of this. Zedekiah is sitting there like, God won't even speak to me anymore. Like I have all of this inside me, and my understanding is so great that I'm giving you a picture so you can understand what is Christianity and what is not Christianity. Who is a person of God, who is not a person of God. I will not leave you in confusion. I'm just taking a step right now. I'm healing, actually. I needed to vent and say some things. I still will, because I'm not finished yet. So you can make your own decision, not based on anybody else's words, no doctrines here. Look, I'm not hiding anything. There is no falseness in me. I'm relaxing for a second and thinking about if that little girl was, she was, I would say, well, I didn't know her, so I can't acknowledge her. Looked about probably, I'd say 24. Crying. And I couldn't do a damn thing about it. You don't know my heart. And you don't know me. And you definitely did not know his heart. If you want to know what godly is. Because to me, he looks like David. Coming back with foreskins and shit like that. If the shit offends you, man, walk the other way, dude. Because I know that your life, when it comes to heavenly things and remembrances, doesn't mean shit. that you're a Christian. And so does the rest of the fucking world. Because you're going to have to deal with me. I'm the sole controller, owner, God himself. It'll be up to me how I see shit. And my ways are not your ways, and my thoughts are not your thoughts. So it's not going to fucking matter what you have to say. If it offends you, I don't give a fuck. So some hip-hop artist is spitting some real shit, and I'm sitting there like, nah, that's real though. He has a blast of insight that just seems like, yo, that shit came from me. Niggas running around like they invented poetry or some shit. And I watched the whole thing in different eras of the involvement. That's why I chose hip hop. David wrote poetry to God. God obviously heard it. So much they would say the city of David. So much so God made a promise to David. But the throne will always be in your bloodline for your sake. The truth between Uriah, the truth between Bathsheba, all that shit I saw. I knew what was happening. I'm putting myself out there so you get it. Because you're going to make a choice based on what you think God is, where you think you're getting godly counsel from. Homeboy, check this out. I know the devil way more than you do. I have to fucking sit down and have drinks with the devil sometimes, and it's just, well, the devil's constantly reminding me, I know you better than these people. My people have been taking care of you. I've been taking care of you, Jesus. I've made this possible. In my own fucking creation, you really think so? Let's not go there yet. You know how many times the devil's come to me and just been like, look, they don't love you. I do. Who do you think takes care of me? Christians? Who do you think takes care of my people sometimes? And I allow it to happen in that split second. Do I want you to form a fucking alliance? No. I don't give a fuck if they call themselves Christians or have a building. Now, fucking online doctrine makes somebody a man of God? Are you fucking kidding me? This is what you did to my children? I'm like, you guys are the first on my list not saved. Everybody else in the fucking world trying to figure out their own fucking life and happiness. It's that fucking simple. I'm happy, I'm not happy. So they try and be happy. But they're not. This is what's not gonna happen. From church, world, I don't care. You are not. This is not allowed. I will say, and have said, you're uninvited. Because it's not me that I'm doing this for. My life is in this existence. Everything I'm doing right now, I'm allowing people to live, to create something, to do something based on their motives that isn't God, that I'm going to give my child someday. That's why you exist, if you're not my people. So, if you want to be my people, then there's no shortcuts, and I'm not going to make things easy for you, because you won't feel loved at the end of it. And that would hurt me. My time with you and being in your situation, appreciate it. I finally said it. It took me 12 years to actually say that one statement. When I had my tabernacle and I was getting money, and I'm about to get a lot of money because fuck this, that's why. And I'm gonna have it laid at my feet. I'm no more asking, no more. I'm on some pox shit right now. Give me my money in stacks and lace my triggers, because that little shit that I was settling for, and I teach my people, we're not settling anymore, because you need a 4-4 at your door. The lion has roared. If I put on a show for you and I'm capturing your attention so you can listen to your father, the one that loves you the most, for a brief second in your lifetime, your entire life is yours to do with it what you want. It's a fucking reward for some what you did before you went to sleep in your previous existence. You can be 65 years old walking around in an 18-year-old's body, and I'll recognize you and still keep my promise to you. But you can be 65 and be 65. They say I'm not a respecter of persons. Test my spirit. That's why I'm drinking. 1000%. I don't even have to say the word that starts with an H. I see shit happening in the spirit. My father shows it to me. I relate it to you. If I get to you, with Christians, it should have been very, very easy to get to you. But we're at a point now, 2,000 years ago, the Bible didn't exist as far as the New Testament. And the rest of it was only for a select people. They hijacked it. So I'm just tired of the hypocrisy and the stupid shit that I constantly see. Then I saw Christians latch onto it. They're God's chosen people. Whoever blesses Israel blesses themselves. Like, that's a fucking motive that I would be behind. Oh, the ones that murdered God? Yeah. Those are my people. Come on, bro. So it's... how much hypocrisy can there possibly be? And then there's different other religions that are sitting there like, no, Jesus came to me. Dude, if you know me, I am meek and gentle. It's my natural state. Rile me up and I'm a whole different... My thought process is, Satan himself fears me. So it's no question. why demons kneel to me. They know me better than Christians do a lot of times. They're like, no, my spirit, I can't even, I'm not. So it's, I haven't been heard and I want to be heard so that you don't hurt anymore. I know too much all the time when I sit down with someone. I know what's going to happen based on this one thing you're talking about. I know what you're leaning towards. I've seen the outcome. And I have to step back like a good father sometimes. Because I know the moments after that, on a scale of your pain from 1 to 10, I would say it's going to be a 3. So I would have rather there'd be no pain at all, but I also understand you're not going to listen. But you'll look back, he really did care. And sometimes I don't want to be in a fucking good mood because I'm not in a fucking good mood. So if someone's not rebuking you at this moment, and I also understand what's happening and what's going to happen and what I'm setting into motion, I'm right in the middle of. But don't ever doubt I love you.